then. So, tingnan natin kung gumagana ba siya.
Nakatanggap ako ng notification. Watch live now. Episode
Seriously?
23, Storm King's Thunder.
Gumagana ba siya?
Oh my God.
Nakatanggap ako ng notification. Watch live
Hindi pala ako
now.
naka-login.
Alright.
Hindi kasi ako naka-login. Wait lang, lalogin nga ako. Ano ang password ko? Shucks.
Notify na natin yung mga
That would
subscribers.
be, yung password mo, Joyce, wait lang.
Shut up. Shucks, mali! Mali yung tinype ko. Oh no.
Hindi ka pwedeng gawin yung episode.
Mali talaga. Shucks. Ano password ko? Hindi ko na alam yung password ko sa YouTube.
Oh no!
So this is bad.
Still very bad.
It's me. It's me. Mahirap sa buhay. Oh, but it's so dark.
Ito nga, init pala. Yeah. Tignan natin si Karen. Nakapili ka na ano, no? Joyce, ng
Yeah, plus
item mo.
nag plus 1 armor ako, I think. 16 AC na ako.
Plus 1 studded leather.
Yeah.
Okay. Ano na rin. I think nag plus 1 heavy crossbow ako. Yes. Okay. And level up yun na yung characters nito 7.
7, yes.
Except kay XIS. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know.
I-check na si Ray. Si Ray ay hindi pa rin. Level 6.
Hindi ko na maalala kung ano yung last na nangyari sa game natin.
May recap naman tayo. Nanood pa ako ng iba ng mga latter half ng video kasi nakalagay. Saan tayo
Hindi ba-
naputol?
Hindi mo na rin maalala. Useful pala yung YouTube, ano.
Hmm.
Hello.
Hello, Karen.
Hello.
Ano? Yeah, okay.
Okay. Start tayo ng 7:45.
Okay.
Oh, kili.
Mag-level up ka na, Karen.
Ah!
Roll your HP.
Oh, shit. Oo nga pala.
Oo nga pala.
Nag-roll ba? Nag-roll na tayo, ano?
Si Karen malamang hindi.
Ako, hindi.
Nag-roll si Marcos 1.
Ouch.
So it's 2.
Yeah.
Such heartbreak.
Bin-lock out siya ng utak ko kasi it was a very bad roll.
I roll isang D8 lang, di ba?
Ah.
Eh. Tingnan natin.
Baka 3 ka. 1, 2, 3.
5-0 Ren pala.
O di, sige. Fine. Si Ren ang pinapala.
Nope.
High five!
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Appear.
47. Lol.
Below average rolls.
Yeah.
Mag-roll na lang ako ng 1, 2, 3. Based sa window na nakita ko kung sino mag-cancel kay XI.
Damn it.
Which is Karen.
What?
Kung sa'yo yung you have XI's control.
What? Oh, sorry. Seven. Spell. Okay.
Start tayo in 1 minute.
Okay.
Okay.
Anong mas gusto niya? Banishment o Death Ward?
Ano nga ang death ward? Yung
um,
hindi...
pag,
Balik ka 1 HP pag namatay.
yep.
Knock unconscious.
They, they're both so useful.
I know, right?
Why not both?
I could,
Learn
sa
them
ngayon,
all!
I could only take one. Kasi lang ang level 4 spell slot ko.
Ikaw, gusto mo bang
Ah.
magligtas o magtanggal?
Hindi, pwede 'di ba? Pwede kang dalawang level 4, pero isa lang
Isa
makakasus.
lang, isa lang magagamit mo per day. Pero you can have both.
You can have both.
Oh, you can have all of them.
Ah,
Kung masipag ka mag-transfer ng spells.
Actually, ganun yung ginawa ko sa cleric kay kay Jun. Tinatry ko lahat ng spells, tapos minamark ko lang yung mga prepared.
Ako, hindi naman lahat. Pero parang meron akong pet spells na mga 10 per per level. So, pinagpapalit-palit ko.
I see.
Okay. So, let's start.
Okay.
After a long hiatus, welcome.
Yay.
Yay.
Episode 23 ng Storm King's Thunder. Woo! Okay. Medyo mahabang recap para nakalimot na anong mga nangyayari so far. The party decided to head south towards Luskan in hopes of finding more information about the whereabouts of Harshnag. They brought along Sirak, who they will be escorting to Neverwinter. After a night of unknown revelry in Luskan, the party wakes up to the summon of Ritska, a powerful warlock in the city's underworld. She believed the party had something to do with the disappearance of her magical items. But the party managed to convince her of their innocence, confirmed by her right-hand man named H. Ritska asked the party to look for her stolen merchandise in return for gold and magical items as rewards. After a brief investigation around the city, the party is led to the outskirts of Neverwinter Woods. The party caught the culprits and found that it was indeed not Rokar who had stolen the merchandise, but rather it was a group of slags. A hard-fought battle ensued. When things looked grim for the party, Harshnag fell down from the sky, courtesy of a friendly neighborhood cloud giant, and helped the group defeat the remaining enemies.
Snag. Okay.
Harshnag suggested to the party that they go and visit the oracle, guidance on how to stop the giants in a place called the Eye of the All-Father. Torn between the choice of going to Neverwinter or going with Harshnag, Ren suggested to the group that he can accompany Sirak to Neverwinter and reunite with them somewhere along the way. Harshnag tells the group that he will wait one day should the group decide to go with him to the Eye of the All-Father. If not, he said that he will wait for them to finish their business and wait near the outskirts of Mirabar. The party met with Ritska and handed her all her stolen merchandise. She was thankful and handed the monetary reward to the group, which is 5,000 gold pieces.
Whoa, okay.
And she asked
Nahati-hati na ba
them,
natin yun?
wala, hindi pa ata,
Ni Pata.
what magical items they wanted for the reward. She later informs the party that she will ask one of her children to hand over the items the next morning. So, what do you do now? So, ano yung item na hiningi ni Ray?
Hindi. may inisip na ako.
Split the gold!
Split the gold. Where is that? Okay. Hanggang uncommon lang, right?
Yep.
So, I will...
Anong gusto nyong item ni
XI.
Ay?
Wala bang long range weapon dyan?
Or shield, yung may pwede bang +1 shield?
Plus one
Pwede rin.
shield.
Or plate armor plus 1.
Or plate armor +1, no? Pwede.
Ayun.
Yun na lang.
Plate armor plus 1 is... pwede to. So... wait lang. While you're king, lalagyan natin ng plate armor plus 1 si XI. Nasaan ako yung tune?
Okay, fine. Ray will ask for... Ano ko to? Okay. Ray will ask for a periapta wound closure.
Kaya po wound closure. Okay.
Yep.
AC is not incorrect.
Eh.
Unequip. Ano nangyari sa ano niya? Eh, di ba nga not incorrect? So, bakit? Weird na ano yun. Weird na error message. 18, 19, 22
Andala.
plus
Nag-roll na ba? I guess hindi pa nag-roll din si XI for level up, ano?
hindi pa. Shield
Doon.
21, Cloak of Protection would make him 22. Ang benefit ng mga orc. $22. Sulat ng ano niya. Parang alam ko may bonus armor din. Then, and plus 1 bonus to armor class for integrated protection. 23 dapat siya. Nakasync. Nasi-share na ba ng view ang... Weird. Gumagalaw mag-isa yung anong XI sa akin.
Baka naman nasa si...
Hindi, pero dapat di nakashare yung view ng... Hindi.
Hindi ko naman
Baka
na-edit. Hindi ko na-edit yung...
Ano kaya yung ano? Armor class sa akin. Ano? Automatic. 22 armor class plus integrated.
Wow, 22 of armor class.
23 nga siya eh. 23.
Wow.
Nasa
Okay.
Okay.
ano ko lalagyan ng ano siya? Paano ko lalagay na? Hindi ko alam kung paano. Off na lang. So, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23. With shield, 23. 21 without. Okay. So guys, ano ang balak nyo gawin?
So, after nung combat, no, bumalik na, tas i-claim yung price, yung reward.
Piname yung price sa Luskan, and I assume you went back to your quarters after meeting with Retska. So right now, wala pa yung items, magical items inyo. Nasa inyo parang isang gold. Tomorrow morning.
Wala pa. Naka plus 1 na ako. Okay.
Okay. So,
Tapos,
Wait, are we splitting the are we splitting the gold now?
Yes.
Hashtag priorities.
I guess.
split the gold.
Split the gold. So tigwa 1K tayo, di ba?
Tigwa 1K. Sabi niya siya, what about me?
Ha?
isaro ka.
Like, wait, can I exchange this? Masyado parang mabigat ang 1,000 gold pieces.
Let's say, merong pwede mong exchange sa money changer sa town.
Yung 500, can I exchange it to platinum?
Okay.
So, ilan yun?
Yun naman.
And I'm not even trying to do
Same.
conversion in my head.
10 PT. 550?
500.
Yeah,
50? 50. Okay. Okay. Okay.
D&D coin converter. Gold 500. Divide by 10. 10 GP, 1 PT. Okay.
Wala pa rin tayo, Hindi ko na alam kung
So what's our plan, guys? Are you guys heading to Mirabar, or are you going with me to Neverwinter?
So, yung pupunta ng Neverwinter si, di ba? Si Ren.
Si Ren.
Well, will you be okay by yourself?
Sure,
Won't you miss us? Won't you miss Ray? Won't you miss Tuna? Won't you miss Marcus?
I'm sure I will miss you guys, but I'll catch up soon. Ray will keep me informed of where the group is anyway.
That's true.
So saan hihiwalay uli si Ren? Sorry.
Yeah, sinuggest na rin na siya yung magdadala kay Sirax for winter. Para hindi niya siya bit-bit hanggang IFTO.
Kaso shoot nga pala, Ray also wants to go to Neverwinter kasi nga yung kay Sir
Oh no,
Ni
split
Sir Barry.
the
Kay Sir Barry.
party.
Split the party!
the party ba ito? Shoot. Kaso pero ang sabi ni Horsnag, maghihintay siya ng if hindi tayo makabalik sa kanya in one day, saan siya maghihintay ulit?
Sa Mirabar, somewhere sa outskirts ng Mirabar. Dahil sa mga giant attacks na nangyayari, medyo wary yung mga small folks sa mga katulad niyang giants. So, he doesn't want to risk it.
Okay.
Kaya, ang sinuggest niya is Some were close sa Mirabar, pero not sa Mirabar mismo.
Oh, what does the rest of the party want to do aside from Ren accompanying Sirac to Neverwinter?
I don't have any goals right now. I'm just floating. I'll go whichever way the party decides.
Okay, Marcus.
That's not helpful at all. I'm so sorry.
Oh well. Marcus.
Or the HPC.
I guess I'll go with whatever Tuna wants.
Yep.
You should have expected something like this. I mean, you're basically talking to kids.
Tapos ano,
Lol.
doon ka lang ni... How about you, XI? Sasabihin ng hataon si XI for the night. Here.
Here, nag-shutdown na.
Well, Ray, you want to go to Neverwinter?
Never.
Pwede rin everywhere, why not? Um, well, yeah, Ray will turn to Harshnag since if nandiyan pa si Harshnag and say parang I did have something, I did have some unfinished business that I did want to attend to Neverwinter. So perhaps we will see you in Mirabar then. I think.
Sabi rin, who are you talking to, Ray?
Ay, wala ba si... sorry, akala ko ba, Sorry.
Akala ko nandyan.
Ako rin eh.
Nasa labas din siya ng town ng Luskan, di ba? Ayaw niya lumapit sa mga cities.
Okay. Rewind.
Kailangan siya outside ng Luskan.
I'm talking to myself.
Ray's rehearsing because
Yeah, I'm rehearsing what I'm going to say to Harshnag.
she doesn't
Oh,
know
okay.
how to break the news to the gentle giant.
So tomorrow we'll say to Harshan we'll meet him in near Mirabar.
Okay.
Meron ka na, you already have sending spell ba?
Siguro. Well, I didn't
Prepare.
select it, yes.
Pero okay, at least meron ka na. So,
Lol.
you can inform Harshnag anytime.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, are we sleeping now? Or is it still early?
It's early in the evening. Kung may gusto pa kayong gawin, pwede pa. So how are we getting to Neverwinter? Are we going on foot? Are we buying horses or
Wait,
Let's
didn't we
maybe
have
renting out a ship?
didn't
Oh,
we
ship,
have ship? Yes, ship.
Nautical adventures.
Yes.
Suddenly nautical adventure.
Yeah.
How will we get there faster via ship?
Does it
I
matter?
don't know. I'm not a sailor. I'm a ranger. Oh.
Hey, let's look for that handsome half elf sailor. Maybe we'll get to ride on their ship. What do
I
you
guess
say, Ray?
if we can find them, I guess so.
Hey. Why do I feel like there's a divine intervention? That's like
Ray will think, sure, if we can get a ship, why not? I mean, Ray technically hasn't been on a ship yet, is curious on getting on a ship. Why not?
let's get a ship
Let's get
for
a ship.
Ray.
Okay.
Shipping Ray.
So let's find one tomorrow.
Okay.
Anything else? Anybody wants to talk about?
None so far.
Say it now or forever hold your peace.
Lol.
I think that's aren't we supposed to pay someone?
Oo nga pala.
Pay? Sino?
Yung ano, the Griffons.
Oh wait,
Pero that's on Ray, right?
yeah. Did you say that you're going to pay it like from your own pocket?
Yes, I did.
Ah, talaga? O di
Oh.
okay, go ahead. Be my guest.
Sabi niya, I don't have much money, so I won't complain.
Wait, I have this ano pala, no? I have this gem that I stole that I wanted to give back to. Did they know about it? Do they know about it? I don't remember anymore. Did
Yep.
you guys
Sa Mirabar ata siya.
did I tell them about it na? Parang hindi
No, I
pa,
don't
no?
think you
Hindi
told us
pa,
about
no.
hindi pa, hindi
No.
pa.
Marami kang hindi sinasabi sa group. Like yung mga weird runestones na nakuha mo.
Hindi ko pa nga sinasabi sa kanila yun.
Ah.
Okay, sige na, wait, I will roll. I will roll wisdom.
Lol.
Let's see. Malay mo, I roll high. 10. Well, yeah, middle. I tap Ray on
Eh?
the shoulder.
Yep.
Remember when we had that fight with those people in the inn because they were chasing after me?
Yeah? Wow, that seems so long ago, yes?
Yeah. I may have done something that made them angry.
Okay. What was it then?
Are we in our room? Do I assume
Nasa
we're
room
in our
kayo.
quarters? Okay. And
Ah.
then so I open my pouch, tiny pouch, and then I may have stolen this from what's his name?
Si Rokar.
The Rokar. Rest, may his soul rest in peace.
And I
or
guess
or burn in
there's
hell.
no issue. There's no issue now. He's dead.
He's dead.
And we're partially responsible for his death.
But there's actually a reward for this. I think this was stolen. It's property of a noble person. I think I forget the details. There's a poster somewhere at the entrance of the town saying how we can collect the reward. So you
um,
know, personally, I like this jewel very much. You know, it's so nice and shiny and but I'm giving you the option because I kind of feel bad because Rokar burned into a crisp because we forced him to go with us.
right. Looking at notes. Ah, okay. From a family in Silvery Moon. Okay, okay, okay. So, yun. Yun yun, right, PM? Yung
Mm.
armor na heirloom na jewel.
Mm.
And maybe
Okay.
they have fancy spoons in their mansion.
What is with
What?
you and fancy
What?
spoons? Well, what do we do with this jewel?
If you don't want to give them, then that's fine with me. Wink, wink, wink.
Nagsasay si Rayan, parang, well, thanks for letting us know. And, well, let's figure out what we'll do with it in the morning.
Okay. So I've been a good girl, right? I told you the truth, right?
Yes, you did. And
Okay.
yes, you are pat.
Okay. Yay! Na-train ko na si Reyna, ipat ako tomorrow.
And, shucks, conditioned na ako. Oh
Condition
no,
ka na.
conditioned na si Ray.
Okay. That's it. That's it for me.
Yeah, so parang, pero Ray, before we I guess before we take a long rest, Ray will ask the group if it is okay na they go to Neverwinter nga so that they could maihatid na si Sirak and so that Ray can also find that So that Ray could attend to yung unfinished business ni, oh my God, I'm forgetting the name.
And you're doing it for your
Barrick.
deceased
Varric, Sir Varric, yes.
Yeah.
deceased fling, right? Of
Oh,
course we'll go with you.
the one that got away. Yeah.
The one
Ah,
that literally got
ah,
away.
Tapos, so ilang how are we traveling to Neverwinter?
a ship.
Ship.
Planning to
Yeah, that's
ride the
fine.
ship.
As in right from here
Oh my
from
God.
from Luskan.
Ah,
On
ah?
voyage.
From Luscan, maghanap kayo ng ship the next tomorrow morning.
Oh, ano nga
Let's
pala.
look for that handsome elf and her blue-skinned
Okay.
friend.
Winter is along the coast din pala. Okay, let's look for a ship.
Ship, 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 ship. That's it. Unless Marcus wants to do something else.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. I'm never going to that magical mumbo jumbo place. So might as well. Let's go.
You know, I've completely forgotten about that island.
Yung
Oh,
magical island ano, yung nag-wild magic swords ng island.
we.
Drink. Dippy.
Okay. So you're going lang?
Oh wait, before. Oh, sige, what time is it in the evening pala?
Siguro mga 8?
8. Okay. Before we turn in for the night, I suddenly remember kasi hindi ko pa pala napapamount 'yon. I go to a blacksmith and I will ask that i-mount ipapamount ko yung Gem of Brightness sa shield ni Ray.
Oh.
So, so naalala ko pala kung nga pala, di pa napapamount yan.
Ikaw, hindi.
Roll your investigation check.
You want me to
Ah,
help?
sure.
I am very...
Investigation?
Yeah.
Uh,
I'll assist her.
okay, with advantage. Dahil
Oh.
2 is assisting you.
Ooh, flat. Ooh.
Ooh, 20. Okay. You look around the shops in Los and most of them were about to close. Luckily, you saw a blacksmith shop. It's about to close, and you managed to call out to him, and the dwarf
Dwarf.
stops and says, uh, what do you want? I'm about to close my shop."
Good sir, I'm sorry, really, really sorry to disturb you, but may I, um, can you do a solid for me? Solid. And I would like to request for this gem. I show him the gem. Be mounted on my shield.
Ooh, pretty gem up there.
Yes,
Mount,
correct.
mounted to my
I want to use it as a
would
light
take
source.
me 2 days
2 days. Oh, not.
mounted to your shield.
Sir, I am so sorry, but we're about to leave. We will be leaving Luskan for tomorrow. That's such a shame. Uh, are you sure, sir?
Well, if you could fork over 200 gold pieces, I'm willing
Well,
to
wait.
overnight and give it to you tomorrow morning.
Hairball.
200. Wait.
Let me at him! Let him at him!
No, no, no. Ah,
Marcos
oh well.
will front the 200 gold. He says, "Hey, here you go.
What?
Ah!
Ray, you've done a lot for the group, and you know if not for you, I by this point I've probably would have
The dwarf,
unintentionally murdered everyone. So yeah,
uh,
I squint at Marcos.
uh, the dwarf quickly grabs the gold away from you.
Ah,
You got yourself a deal there, but Okay, let me leave the shield to me and the gem, and I'll have it to you tomorrow morning. Where are you staying, by the way?
We tell him where we're staying.
Then it's been a month. You can't expect us
Uh,
to remember anything.
Hindi ko rin naalala. Okay.
We tell
Tell,
him.
bring it
we, tell,
there.
we tell him where we're staying.
I'll bring it there. Wherever
Okay.
you're staying. Anything else you want mounted on weapons, perhaps? Any other exquisite runes or gems that you want to?
No, I don't have any. I turn to the others. You guys, any?
Well, kind sir, does attaching a rune in a weapon makes the weapon more powerful?
Uh, Depends on the rune, I guess.
Mm.
Can you give us 1 second, please? Nag-iba yung accent ito na. I drag Marcus and Ray. So, I have another thing to confess.
Another thing you forgot, I guess.
Yeah, I'm like, I take out the 2 runes that I have. I actually found this in 2 separate occasions.
By found, did you mean?
Toll.
I mean, I don't remember the details anymore, honestly. Yeah, they're in my possession now. Details are boring.
I think yung isa, yung ba yung nahanap natin yung yung
Ano siya?
giant fingernails. Yung isa.
Oo.
Yep.
Okay.
Oo.
Ah,
So, yung
Oh,
isa, Storm Giant. Yung isa, Fire or Frost. Hindi ako sure kung ano doon.
okay.
So,
So
do
you
you
show us
think...
the rules.
Yeah,
What does this do?
I don't
um
know. Does
ah
anyone know how to identify runes?
do I have magic for that?
meron ka bang detect magic?
Yes, I do have. Wait. Yes, I have detect magic, but does that help identify exactly what yung rune is?
Yung kung anong ginagawa ng rune, nope.
Oo. Di ba identify yun?
Ah,
Oh, Christ. Ah.
Maybe the dwarf knows.
Nalaman mo kung ano school of magic. Like
Well, true.
kung necromancy yung rune.
Necromancy of all the schools.
Actually, kung ano. Sige, DM, I will cast detect magic on the 2 runes.
you cast it. Actually, cast detect magic. You see that the two runes are glowing. One is ano yun? Frost.
Oh,
Frost?
so it's a frost giant rune.
Both of them are, I would say, parang glowing brightly from your eyes, almost blinds you. They're very powerful runes that you're holding.
So, ano yung, alam ko lang na power.
Yung color niya is mixed. It's generating a mixed color. So you can't really tell which school of magic they are imitating.
I say, I,
Do you think the dwarf would know? Should we trust him?
well, we'll be gone tomorrow.
Fancy piece of runes you have there, Miss.
That's too late.
The dwarf is right beside you looking at the runes.
Over your shoulder.
Too late.
Ubus na yung 1 minute eh.
Tuna jumps, like 2 feet away, like scared.
Mind if I take a look at them?
Sure. we hand him the runes.
We do?
Yeah.
The dwarf runs away. Joke. The dwarf
You
takes
can't
a
outrun
moment,
me.
inspects the rune, and says, "Good thing I studied giant language back in my younger days. This one,
Oh,
Frost Giant Rune. and the other one's a storm giant rune. They contain very ancient magical properties that you can access only uh, if you attach them to any weapon or armor.
Okay. This is
Wait lang.
interesting.
Time out.
Yep.
All
Okay.
this time, giant... Oo nga, no.
Oh,
Guys, I just realized tuna can understand giant.
and you realize oh yeah,
Nandun siya sa
I
lahat ko
remember.
ng languages.
Tuna speaks giant.
Yeah, I haven't done that in a long while. Okay.
Parang nagsasabi niya, parang sasabi ng dwarf na, this is Frost Giant food, this is Storm Giant. Sabi ko, oh yes, yes.
Saka ko lang na-realize. Parang, no wonder dito familiar.
Giant?
Okay. So, thank you, I guess. I thank both Tuna and
Want me to embed them to one of your weapons or armor?
Okay. Can you? Yes, please.
For a price, of course, I can.
How much are you charging for?
for tomorrow morning.
For tomorrow morning, it's the standard rate of 200
nice.
gold pieces per rune.
200 per rune.
Mm.
Well, how about this? Since you're already can't you make it like 500 gold pieces for all three?
Roll
For
your
three of-
persuasion check.
Damn it!
Ah,
Wala ka bang guidance dyan? Pa-guidance ka naman.
Hindi prepared.
Ano yan? Persuasion?
Persuasion.
blessing nakaano ko dito eh.
18!
You drive a hard bargain, Missy. You got yourself a deal.
Okay.
So where do you want me putting these runes?
What the one is storm, one is frost, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I knew that all along. And I'm just kind of I feel so Tuna feels so stupid right now. Anyone wants like
What do they specifically do? I asked Tuna since he sure knows giant.
DM? Does Tuna know?
You
We
know the
know what-
language.
I know
You
the
know,
language.
Intelligence check or history check to see if you can, if
History
you read
check.
something about this somewhere.
History or what?
Intelligence.
History or intelligence, kung hindi ka trained sa history.
Pareho
Pero
lang.
train ka ata, partially train ka ata sa lahat ng skills. So, history. No.
Masyado ako
Ouch.
natuwa kasi ganda ng bargain ko. Well, one is frost, so it makes you frosty. The other one is storm, so maybe something about thunder and lightning.
Or controlling the weather.
Yeah. Ooh.
Mm.
You can put it in your, I don't know, wand or staff,
Or mace.
mace.
Mm.
Well,
I
do you want one? I mean,
Yes.
you're the one who
Yes.
discovered
I
them.
want so I will take the frost one.
And place it where?
What if you place the rune
Pwede
on
ba
your...
sa akin?
Sa-
sa armor.
Pwede. I guess I can embed into your studded leather armor.
Mali mo, may protection from
Remove
cold.
one of the studs and place the rune there.
Okay. Yeah. And then you guys, one of you can use the other one. If you don't.
Oh, look at Marcus. Could you use the what? Ano yung natira storm, right?
Uh, I'm not really sure what my magic does. It's very wild. I think it's safer to give it to XI. Maybe we can bend the rune on his face or something.
Shucks.
I mean, it's not a bad idea. Or maybe you can use it, Ray. You can put it in your on your mace.
Uh, okay then. Sige, I'll have yung storm on the maze.
Okay.
Okay, I will pay you. I will give you.
300.
Ray, can you pay 1.5? I'll pay 1.5. Let's split.
Okay.
Oh, you're paying me 3,000?
No.
150.
No. Okay.
Okay. Okay, I'll hand. I guess I better start working now.
Sir, what's
Thank
your
So I can
name?
hand
What's
them
what's
all to
what's your
you.
name?
Uh,
What's your name?
my friends call me Ortiz.
Ortiz. Okay.
I've been living here in Luskan for who knows how long.
Ortiz. Okay. Ortiz the blacksmith. Okay, Sir Ortiz.
you. Thank you, good sir. Um, we will expect you tomorrow morning before we leave.
Of course, I will deliver the items to you tomorrow morning in wherever you're staying.
It's very easy to find.
Indeed.
Yep, I know where it is. I've been living here for God knows how long. Okay, so tapos na kayo? You guys go back?
Mm,
Or,
yeah.
okay, you go back to your room, and you long rest for the night.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, you take your long rest, and you're suddenly, the next morning, you suddenly, uh, everyone awakes to a loud parang crashing nung door nyo. Suddenly it swings wide open, and it wakes everyone up, and you see, I will let Chris describe who you see.
Okay.
Okay, you
Ewan ko sa'yo!
What?
Okay, go.
you see this woman, parang siguro mid to late 30s.
Okay.
She's wearing parang travel travel worn clothes, the and cloak with the hood down, and with you can see sprouting from her back are parang isang set ng mga javelins, and she has
Mm-hmm.
strapped on her belt parang mga two pairs of hand axes, and she's like frantically looking around the room, and she's saying, Maki, Maki, are you are you here, my son? It's your mother. Your mother is here, my Maki. Where are you?
Um, you can see Ray blink and good. Parang rubbing the sleep out of her eyes. Good morning. What?
Tuna, Tuna automatically whips her head towards where Marcos is. But she's not saying anything. Because she remembers Marcos doesn't want her calling him that. So like,
May you see on I guess on Marcus's bunk is humanoid shape na nakatatakpan ng blanket that's not moving.
oh, damn it. I'm gonna kill him.
Wait, I'm so sorry. Is this is this the right room? Are you
Uh,
orange and are you Ray? Ray? Ray?
Yes.
The the Dragonborn? Yes, yes. You you must be Tuna? tuna. Not the fish. I mean the cat. The cat. Tuna and
First impressions going down, down, down.
then oh yes
Who
the construct it's XI and it's
Ano naman, naka-power down pa rin.
power down pa rin.
but then where's my Maki? Where's my son? Isn't he
Who
here?
who who?
Ma
Si Ren looks at Charoka. Is your real name Maki?
Yeah. Parang, no. For Ray, parang Maki.
Maki.
Ma'am, maybe you
Yes.
got the wrong room. I start pushing her out.
What?
There's no Maki here. Goodbye.
I try to you can see in her eyes, in her brown eyes, she has shoulder length dark brown hair, and she has light brown eyes, and in her eyes this rage of a mother who's been looking for her son, and she struggles against your push. Contested rolls.
Okay. Versus strength.
Strength check for tuna.
Check.
I have a -1 modifier for strength.
Let's see what happens.
That's not actually not bad.
Wow.
Wow.
Na kayo.
The power of friendship.
No? You managed to push the female visitor almost outside the door, but when it started to receive, she managed to push her way back inside the room.
She says, no, no, no. I will not be pushed out of this room. I am a mother looking for her son. And I miss him so much.
Okay. Does she look human ba? Okay. I
Human
guess
siya,
human.
human, and yeah. Clearly human, mga about 5'7" tall.
Okay.
Medyo, she's nga, mid to late 30s, pero she looks fit for her age. Parang not,
Okay.
I don't remember her accent being like that.
Oh, okay. Then
Tuna
Ray looks at where Marcus is sleeping. Is he still not moving?
It's not
Is,
moving.
is that him?
Does it look like does it look suspiciously too still?
Yeah, it hasn't been moving, or there's
Like not even breathing?
she storms to the side of the bed and sees there's no movement, and she's like, is he my son? Am I too late?
Tawa ko
Am I
sandali.
too late?
Yes, ma'am. You're too late. I already killed him in his sleep last
I
night.
sigh and just I tried to where Marcus is
You killed him!
I killed
I
him.
lift up the blanket. What's under it?
A bunch of
Pillows.
pillows, and there's a note.
There's a note.
There's a note. Okay.
There's a note. Do you open the note?
Before I reached down for the note, but before I opened the note, I asked this distraught mother, ma'am, could you please describe your son to us?
Sabi ni Ren, is he colored blue?
Blue.
I
No.
I
No. He's human like me. He 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 looks a lot like his father, but he kind of. If you look into my eyes, in my hair, the hair is a little bit the same in color, and he's very playful, and he likes to to play with this figurine that looks like my mother.
I want to be so angry right now, but I'm just this is so stupid.
So when this lady says mentions figurines, parang Ray is like, oh, she's talking about Marcos. And Ray will open the note.
Okay, you open the note, and I will share the note with you.
Okay.
Edit. Pwede na. Paren. Paren. Okay.
From, okay. Okay.
What does it say?
I'm sorry, naaalala ko si ano, sa Modern Family.
Sofia
Maurice!
Vergara.
I'm sorry. Yung accent na naaalala ko, I'm so sorry. Okay. Mm. Mm.
Ray! Ray!
Ma'am, what's your name? Can you please come down
I
for a
show the
second?
note to Tuna.
Okay. I will show the note to Tuna.
Tuna Rage reads. Where?
Ah,
Ay, sorry. Sakot mo ko makikita. Ayun.
Yes, that's his handwriting.
Ba't ka nakikibasa?
I cannot bear to read it. To read it. To read it for me, please. Oh, my son.
Wait, so Maki and Marcus are one and the same?
looks like it.
Well,
Why use a false name?
I think it's more of a nickname than a false name.
Anything else?
No, no, no. His name is Maki. His
Ma'am,
fa.
what's your name, ma'am?
Oh, my name is Beverly. Beverly, I'm his mother. We named his father insisted to name him Maki after a certain woman, a very important woman in his life. Then
Oh.
Okay. Um, ma'am,
but
do you live here? I mean,
no,
What was his father's name?
his father's name is Bork. Bork,
work what?
Bork, Bork of Parabor.
Wait,
I'm from
the
there
Bork?
too.
Work
The
of
Bork
what?
from Wild Ones? That Bork?
Yes, that. And she's like she she straightens up as if proud of this recognition. Yes, finally someone who recognizes.
Who? Who's
It's
this
a it's a
for?
I'm a big fan of the Wild Ones.
well, me too. I'm a big fan of the wild ones. Maybe not the
Actually,
Macria one. She's kind of a,
Kind of
she's
a
Ah,
kind of
what?
a something else. But
I
Kind of a what?
I would would disagree, but I just want to say that I trained under Master Kalen for a bit.
oh
He did
yes,
apprenticeship.
the dwarf, the very famous yeah. That dwarf who let himself turned into stone to save the party. You know? Ganito na.
For the rest of the campaign, the jury knows. I can't take you seriously kasi natatawa. Ang hirap maging encounter.
what does the letter say?
Well,
Is
Well,
he all right?
knowing him, I'm certain he's okay.
Why was
And
he
I
color blue?
it's an unfortunate accident, unfortunately.
so
um,
so are you part of the wild ones, ma'am?
Um, not not really. I'm more of adjacent, you know. I know I'm the wife to one of them, but he retired some years
Oh,
back,
mm,
and I was,
Okay.
you know, and I was just at
uh,
home taking care of the babies. And Maki
mhm.
was
So,
my baby, my
the real wives
son.
of Karabor.
Mary, you went home to that. Well, your son's a free spirit and he wants to roam, and yeah, you just missed him. But I think if you hurry, you can find him going out of town right now. Would you like to go and run after him?
No,
Why
this was
not?
the last place he was in. Who knows? He might change his mind. He might come back.
How did you know that he's here? Does he keep correspondence?
No, I've been
It,
looking for him for so long because a lot of people are after him after he murdered those three boys
what free boys? I asked.
it's a
back
I
home.
put Tuna puts her paw on Ray's shoulder. It's a very long story. It's a story for another day.
But see, my
There were a lot of things we didn't tell you. I'm sorry.
well then, I think
Um,
you would have a lot of time to tell me these things. Maybe I should take his place. You know,
Oh,
if
oh
he
God, no.
if he if he if he ever
No.
comes back, then that's
Oh
great.
my God, no.
I would be happy to serve in his place in the Orange Angels. I've heard a lot about you. You know, especially Ray, and Ren, and C, and Tuna,
See? Who's
has
see?
even no.
and Sharuka, of course.
Ray sort of does her hands like this. And, okay,
If he,
well, he's not here right now, so I asked her name again.
Oh,
I asked Beverly, well, if he's not here, would you have any idea as to where he'd go? Maybe.
not really. He's in that age, you know, when the kids, they grow up and they're not the same anymore. So I was really lucky to find you guys. And you're my only hope of finding my son. I hope you can help me. I'm handy with axes, as you see. I can hit people hard and make
Ah,
I whispered to Ren. I thought the sun was bad, but I can understand now why he ran away.
Why did he run away?
I mean, look at her.
wow.
I would have run away a long time ago if I were him.
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Three things
Well,
about it. So, okay. Ray says she'll she'll put on her armor and get her stuff. And well, at least let's try to find where Marcus went. Because if what you say is true, and that there are a lot of people going after him, then he's in trouble. I say.
but
And
why do well tuna bristles like why do we have to look for him? He left. I
well,
mean, he left of his own volition. Nobody forced him. He's if he's going to have a complex like that, I mean, I'd rather he not be with us anymore. I really hate people like that. So yeah, I don't think I want to see him again.
Wow. Well, Ray is sort of surprised at what Tuna is saying.
I
Really?
hate, yeah, I hate it when people think that it's better for everyone to sacrifice themselves selves for the greater good. Doesn't really sit well with me. That's exactly what my brother did a long time ago, and he thought he's
Ah,
doing me a favor, but actually he's not. So no, I don't want to look for Marcos. We can, yeah. I'll make do with his loopy mother. I don't know how to describe her, but I don't want to see Marcos anymore. And then she starts walking out the room to get some breakfast. Pat, 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 pat.
And so Beverly talks to Ray. Says, Ray, it's okay if you know it's we don't make it a priority to look for Marcos,
Gusto niya talaga sumama sa atin.
but yeah, I will come with
you're,
you in your adventures,
they have
and
marriage problems, man.
I will come with you with your adventures just on the off chance that that Mark, that Maggie or Marcus, whatever his name is nowadays, will find his way back and will be reunited. And yeah, and I really would like to hear more about my son. It's been a long time since I've seen him. It's I'm What was he like?
Blue. Eh, wala na pala ako doon.
Ah,
Wala ka na dun
si
eh.
si Ren stands up and taps Ray on the shoulders and smiles and then walks right out of the room.
Ah. Ray sighs and well, I guess we can talk to you about Marcos over breakfast. And I motioned her out of the room. Oy, XI, wake up. I,
Sabi
I,
Charwa,
I nudge I nudge XI to wake up or
Mr. XI
power up.
says that he's running in echo mode right now. He will
Okay,
go
fine.
down in a few minutes.
Okay, fine. We'll go ahead and I'll I'll motion Beverly to go with us to have breakfast. Wow, okay. This was unexpected.
Okay. Okay, you go
um,
down and you
yes,
see
go down.
Tuna and Ren having breakfast.
Um,
Yes.
before I before I go to the table, I will ask the innkeeper
Okay.
if he saw anyone or Marco specifically or anyone go out of our room or of our sleeping quarters.
This morning I came in pretty early and didn't see anyone leave the inn. I'm sorry.
It's okay. But could you ask the person that was
Someone
on
steal
night
anything
shift?
from you, ma'am?
No, no, we just looking for a friend.
He's
Just
no
looking for
friend
a
of mine.
Yeah, what night shift, ma'am? We don't have anyone
ah, well, okay.
standing around.
Wala sila night shift.
Last lang night shift. Okay. Okay. Then thank you anyway, and I'll go back to the table and order breakfast.
Okay. So Beverly sits with you guys.
Well, okay.
Tuna eyes her warily like,
Nagtuna.
Well, I tell the party that no one has apparently seen anyone exit our room. Ah, okay.
Do we want to look for him?
no.
That's one no. And the mother is a no.
What is it?
Surprisingly.
No, I ask Ren if he wants to look for him.
Tuna glares at
One
him.
is a strong word to use.
Want is a strong word.
I can try to look for him.
Why bother?
They look for him. I will.
Ray.
Come on, there's a ship waiting for us.
We already have a ship.
We already have
No.
a ship? No,
No,
we're
of
still
course.
looking for one.
I'm what I'm saying is that we're going to look for a ship. So it's waiting for us to find it. An adventure.
Adventure.
So
Ray. Ray.
what
Hmm.
was what was Marcus doing with you? You guys, you the Orange Angels. You were aside from running away from his mother.
He kills people. Apparently that's
He
his
stole,
hobby.
I,
he
I,
stole
I,
our money and invested into some venture.
I raise eyes. Well, I, s- well, and I tell her the story of how we first met. Wait, Lord's Alliance, diba? No, not Lord's
Hmm.
Alliance. Order of the Gauntlet.
Lord's Alliance
Lord's
Marcus.
Alliance siya
Lord's Alliance, Marcus. Okay. Well,
Tapos
Red,
nag-switch, nag-jump ship siya to, to
jump ship.
Zentarin.
Okay, yun. The sense. Parang when Tuna when says that, and when um Ren says that, you could hear Ray, you could hear Ray release this very heavy sigh
Long and suffering.
and long suffering sigh. Well, that's true. And I turned to Beverly and say, "Well, I first met your son on the road to Nightstone. Blah blah blah." And I tell her a rundown of what we've been up to up until that point. So yeah, I mean, he
Well,
was. I mean, I sort of understand that his wild magic surges are not entirely under his control. Dot dot dot. And they did hurt us a lot, especially me. Dot dot dot. But Ray turns thoughtful.
Hmm.
Well, he was our companion. Well, he is. She corrects herself. He still is our companion. And well, if he doesn't want to be found for now, I guess I can respect that. Ray
you
will release another heavy sigh and continue to eat. At least finish what she's eating for breakfast.
I think I think you're right. He if he really doesn't want to be found, then maybe we should look for him. He's
Then why do you keep looking for him?
because I didn't know that he didn't want to be found. I only
Well, now
found
that you know, don't you want to go home and be with your husband?
but 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 this is you're my best chance of finding him. If I
Yeah,
cannot
you're
look
very
for him,
confusing.
but if he ever changes his mind and comes back, you will be the one he comes home to.
Yeah,
Well,
Hmm.
Not
I
we
don't
can
think
not
still.
so.
me. It's
I doubt it.
yes,
Then Tuna starts and licking her
but what can
spoon.
I do? It's
But it is true that we are down one member, and I don't know about you guys, but giants are scary. We do need all the help we can get. I tell Tuna and Ren.
No
I'm
objective
not.
here. I mean,
It's just she's so obnoxious.
Are you saying this out loud?
No, I'm whispering to I guess Ren.
from across the table.
Well,
Well,
I mean I guess if it's what you want, I'm
Oh,
just
well,
I'm one vote against the other, so yeah, sure.
I turned to Beverly. Well, ma'am, I will call you ma'am because you are clearly older. Well,
Everyone's gonna
ma'am,
call
She's
me.
what
like she
can
doesn't
you
know
do?
what to feel about that. Her face.
Unless you tell her otherwise, and Ray is calling you ma'am. Well, ma'am, what can you do? I mean, Marcus is
Besides
spellcaster.
being annoying.
She ano,
Ray roll.
she
Aside from the, we see yung javelin, we see yung, ano, we see the javelin, we see the axes, so I guess you can fight, I guess.
yes, yes.
Or at the very least, she can carry weapons for us.
Wow.
She throws a throwing axe right next to like in rapid succession. Ilan kayo? One, two, three, four. He throws a throwing axe right next to each of your plates on the table.
Hey, I'm still eating.
Sa plates namin.
Hindi, as in sa side ng plate. I was just
Ah,
in case you needed to cut something.
Ano yung dagger yung dagger yung
Hindi,
You have
throwing
throwing
axe.
axe.
Throwing axe.
throwing axe.
Yeah.
And it embeds on the wooden table.
Can Tuna like
well, I'm not going to pay for that.
Tuna tries to remove the axe that's nearest her.
Okay.
Natanggal ko ba?
Ah,
And then she examines it. And then she puts it in her weapons pouch.
Ah.
You're not getting that back anymore.
Fair enough.
I now have a throwing axe. Whoa.
Finesse yun, di ba? Or strength
Ano?
pag prone.
Strength.
Strength pag prone nga pala.
strength pag thrown weapons.
Oh, strength pag prone.
So hindi ko siya mapapakinabangan. Wala lang.
1d6
Just to spite.
slashing
Just to
and
spite. Wala dito. Wala siya sa
hand axe one word.
hand axe.
Simple weapon and slashing.
Okay, sige.
Parang okay lang, Ray size. Parang we are looking, we are under. Well, all right, then let's. Hi, Ray kasi is still Ray does want to look for Marcos, but she also is aware of what they need to do. So here's what they're going to do. Okay, so I turn to Ren and I turn to Tuna.
Bakit may plus 2?
Okay, well, let's continue to the docks to look to be on our way to for a ship that will take us to Neverwinter then, but I guess
Okay.
Okay. Let's look for ship then.
okay, wait, yung dwarf.
Ay, oo nga.
Tsaka yung weapon. No? As soon as you stand up from yung table about to look for a ship, you see yung familiar child na female with eye patch and carrying a dirty rabbit.
What?
What?
Hands you yung chest.
Hmm.
Courtesy of headmistress Ritska.
Oh,
Yun yung mga items
okay.
ninyo.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, her.
And notice yung +1 of the war mage. Also included, which remind you of Marcus. And then, as soon as she leaves, si Ortiz comes in and parang hands you yung, first hands you yung shield with yung embedded na, gem of brightness. Tapos, hands Tuna yung studded leather armor niya.
Teka, paano yun? Kadadating lang nung... So, dalawa ang studded leather armor ko?
Well, may traveler's clothes ka. So, wala ka lang armor right now.
Okay. So, basta magkasama na yung +1 at saka yung sa isa. Sige. Okay.
Do you try to put it on?
Okay.
You put it on, yung studded leather armor with yung embedded na frost giant rune, and you feel really
Cold.
parang
Sorry.
parang it was cold early. It's early in the morning, and
Mm.
as soon as you put yung studded leather armor, suddenly doesn't feel that cold, and you gain for the purposes of illustration
Ooh.
resistance to cold damage.
Ah, yay!
Yosh.
And
The
then
rogue is now
yung
resistant to
ano yun,
cold.
ano yun, mace yung binigay mo sa kanya, 'di ba? Para dun sa Storm Giant
Yep.
So, saan
Mace.
nalagay?
sabi niya, this one you have to probably identify on your own or find a mage who can.
Okay. So
But
take
just something.
I'll take my mace back. I mean, pero nandun na yung naka
Well, you can spend a few hours trying to figure out yung if you want.
I'll figure it out later, and I'll tuck
Okay.
the mace away, and yay, shield with gem of brightness on front.
Okay.
So what do we do with Marcus's Wand of the War Mage? Wand of the War Mage din yun, ah.
Let's sell it.
What? Wand of the War Mage.
Saan ko ilalagay yung resistance? Saan siya
I think you can
nakalagay?
use it, can't you? Right?
Wait, I can?
Hindi rin siya sure.
1+1 bonus to spell attack rolls.
Oh, kung may spell attack, may mga spell attack ng cleric, di ba?
Yes.
And you also ignore half
Not very much. Not very much spell attacks, but yes. Well, okay, I'll keep it for him. And I'll take the Wand of the War Mage.
Okay. Welcome to the... So let's go to the docks, guys.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
let's call up to XI. Oh, XI, we're leaving. Please end your echo mode.
You hear Sharukas shout from the top of her lungs, pero mahina pa rin. It's coming! And after a few minutes, Excite comes down, still silent.
Oh.
Where's
Okay.
Marcus? Oh, okay. Sige, well, that question will go unanswered. We will go.
And you look for roll investigation check, I guess.
Okay.
Who is doing the investigation?
I can do it.
Okay, go to niya. Go.
Walang gusto mong mag-assist. Biglang gano'n.
Ako.
Taas na bigla.
I'm also actively. Wait, si Rak. Sinundo rin
22?
namin si Rak, lol.
Okay. You spent much of the day in Luskan looking for an available ship to take you to Neverwinter.
Okay, we specifically look for that person that
And also, while looking for
Yung
the
gwapong
ship, Tuna was asking for this half elf that they
we
saw.
saw.
Yeah. And most of the people said didn't see that guy, or they don't remember seeing that guy. And most of the captains that you have talked to so far sa docks were turning you down. They said that they don't want to go to Neverwinter, and that's why they are telling you that. And they said that there's been rumors, news recently. Some say rumors, some say news that some ships were being attacked by a kraken.
Oh.
So it's unconfirmed. I guess some say it's confirmed, some say it's unconfirmed. Some of the sailors you talk to says otherwise. And the sun is about to go down. You decide to head back to your tavern to get some dinner, uh, consider your options. And as soon as the waitress leaves left their table to get your orders, somewhat good-looking young man, uh, blonde hair with well-kept beard, probably in his late 20s, approaches your table.
Is he familiar? Does he look familiar?
No, his
Damn
clothes
it.
are somewhat unfamiliar sa mga nakita niyo ng mga damit sa Luskan.
Tuna's not
Okay.
interested anymore.
And he comes over to you, parang he puts his foot on top of one of the empty chairs dun sa area niyo.
Yep.
And parang leans forward and says, "Oh, how are you doing, landlubbers?
Okay.
What?
Captain Grant, here's some rumors you folks were looking for a ship to take you down south to Neverwinter. Well,
Yes.
for the for the price of uh 300 GP per person, I'll ferry you to your destination. The horizon is vast, and I ain't scared of some rumors cracking around, if you get what I mean."
Ah. Well, 300 gold. How
Easy.
long does it, how long will it take you to sail to Luskan, sorry, to Neverwinter?
To Luskan, 0 days. To Neverwinter, probably in 3 days I'll get manage to get you there. It will probably take you over a week if you decide to walk to Neverwinter.
100 gold per day per person? That's a little much. Can't we just can't we make a
Oh,
d can't we give it a discount because of how many we are?
roll your persuasion check, Miss Barbarian.
She uh she kind of angles her shoulders and flips her
I hate it when
hair,
she does that.
flips her hair, and
Flips her
gives a
hair.
side glance to the guy to the guy, and makes her case.
Give me a
Okay.
few more
Sorry,
flashbacks.
sa utak ko kasi she's Sofia Vergara, so I mean,
Well,
Elba.
Ano?
Yes. Why you like that?
Let's see. Well, I thought it's a fair price, but best I can do for a beautiful lady like you, and a very, very um, exotic looking tabaxi, and and a dragonborn. Well, I can maybe drop the price to say 200 gold pieces per person.
she
Ay,
Beverly kind of looks at to Tuna and Ray too. With a look na,
ay,
okay na ba yan?
Tuna. Can't. I don't think I can get any lower than that.
I mean,
I
I can't believe your womanly charms work, but yeah, good job.
If I go any lower, my ship will sink.
No, 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 no. We don't want that. We don't want your sheep to sink, of course. He's, he wanted to float on top of the water. So we can get to Neverwinter.
At least isang arc na puro ganyan yung
So
Ray, well, ano, Ray,
how
well,
about
you
guys?
have a deal, sir. Then, parang, extend her hand to shake on it. Yung 200 gold pieces per person.
Oh, thank you, thank you. It's a
When do
pleasure
we sail, I
with
ask?
you guys.
What?
I ask when do we sail?
Uh, Tomorrow it's evening. It's early evening now. It's not safe to sail in the evening. Start this voyage on the evening. Tomorrow morning I'll meet you on the docks. Bring your payment and
Okay, what's the name of your ship?
the horizon.
The Horizon.
The Horizon. What's your name again?
I
Hawa ako
am
sa accent
Captain
mo.
Grant. Captain,
Captain Grant.
no, roll insight check, Tuna. Dahil binanggit mo ang accent mo.
Inside check. Share my insight. 12?
It seems to me that he's faking his accent.
Oh no. What else is he faking?
Grant? Grants? Grant?
Grant. Grant.
NT. The Horizon. The
Ano
Horizon.
passive perception to it?
Okay.
13.
Okay, Captain Grant. We shall see you in the morrow.
Yep, go get some good night's rest. I'll meet you on the docks tomorrow.
Ay,
Morning, first
Captain.
night.
Okay. Ano yung itsura niya? Mukha ba siyang, like, well-present? Di ba sabi mo, gwapo siya,
Ah,
pero yung mukha ba siyang gusgusin or
hindi.
mukha namang
Mukhang pirata naman na
Mukha naman siyang sailor.
together. Kasi, okay.
He doesn't seem like parang mukha siyang parang beggar or something.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay, so I guess before we turn in for the night, since Ray is curious, she will ask Beverly about what Marcus was like growing up before they sleep.
She tells you.
You know?
But, but, oh, Maki was he was always a sweet child. He he's very he was shy, and he he lived in the shadow of his father, you know, and he was not like the other boys who were rowdy and were running around and and fighting. He kept to himself, but he changed. Right at that time before he left, there was some strange things happening around him that I couldn't explain, and it's it it made me feel like I failed as a mother. So I especially when he ran away and didn't come back. So was
I have a question for you, ma'am. Ma'am Beverly,
yes,
ma'am.
yes, Tuna.
Ma'am Beverly, ma'am. Well, we, we know that Marcos really likes ano tawag dun? Action figures. He has a collection of them, and he told me that one of his favorites is that action figure of that what's his name? What's her name? Oh wait, I forgot the name. What's her name? Macria from the Wild Ones.
That woman. Yes,
What?
that
But
that woman
why
again.
why can you get
That woman.
why is he so angry? So does that mean that um
What about her?
Marcos no not her and not her specifically, but does that mean Marcos is close to the Wild Ones? Does he have like action figures of all of them? And did he grew up with them and
He he did. He was a big fan of all the Wild Ones things. He had all these memorabilia, the playing cards, the action figures,
oh my
the
god.
the and yeah, I think looking back, it's because he felt like the wild ones are wild for a reason. They're they're different. They're not like everybody else. So, and maybe he felt a connection to that, especially with what you say. His magic is wild. Is that a coincidence? don't
You
know.
said you're a human. What does your husband also practice magic?
Now that I know of, he's more of the hitting things with his fist and weapons kind of guy. That's
So,
he taught me a lot actually.
mm, well, where do you think Marcus got his wild magic from?
I don't know. Maybe it's a course from one the various enemies of the wild ones. I don't know. It's never been in my family. My 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 ancestors were all of the more of the get in your face and beat you with their weapons kind of people.
Hmm.
Okay.
But was he? What was he like? My he did he was it
He was
true?
what?
Was
What?
it
True
true
what?
that he put you in danger?
Well, yes.
Well, you kind
Okay.
of get used to it afterward, after some time.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think he means to put us in danger. It's just his wild magic. Really wild, I guess. But we always make it through in the end. Like
Yeah.
we're still here.
I mean, it's it's like he has so little faith in us for him to say that he'll sacrifice himself and then leave for us to be saved. That's so stupid. I
Maybe.
mean, I know he's a stupid guy, but this is the most stupid thing he's ever done. Huh. Tuna's getting angry again.
Who knows? Maybe he'll come back when he's figured it out. You know, it's like maybe just learning how to control these powers, this wild magic that he's talking about. It's maybe you'll see him again, and that's what I'm hoping for.
If
Uh,
he doesn't
that's
die before then.
that's what I hope too. And yes, what Tuna said. I hope he doesn't die before that. Hi. Well, I guess we'd better take a rest so that we can get to the boat early
Yeah.
tomorrow. But just to double check, ma'am, miss. I don't know how to call. I don't know how to call her.
Just call me
Just
Bev. It's called
Bev. Okay.
yes,
Beb,
Ray.
Bebs,
Bebs.
Bebs.
Bebs. Just okay. Bev, are you sure that you want to go with us?
Well,
I'm not to doubt your not to doubt your abilities. I saw that you know your way around throwing access and stuff, but not yeah.
And don't you miss your husband and your daughter? Marcus said that you have a he has a sister.
they're fine. I'm it's good for me to have this adventure, you know, being stuck at home in a as a it's been quite a bit of fun actually. So um just to answer your question, Ray, it's I guess it's the least I could do after all the trouble that my son has put you through. It's it I can at least make up for it, and yeah hopefully I can I can I can earn your trust, and you know I've always been dreamed of being part of something like the wild ones, you know, that something that I can call my own, and you know Orange Angels is is getting very popular nowadays.
We are?
We are.
Are you
How do you
sure?
how do you
What
think I
circles are we popular? Ray
how
sort
do
of
you
nervously asks.
how did you think I found you? You left
That,
it.
that
You left this trail of dead frost giants from the last place you were in.
Well, there's that.
Medyo sa loob-loob ni Ray parang medyo kinakabahan siya. Parang, in what circles are we popular nowadays?
And
And
also,
we'll choose not to say that out loud.
and, and also dead griffins.
Ray winces at that. Oh yeah, that. Um,
Mhm.
well, Ray will stand up. Pero okay, then
Well, yeah.
that's, I guess you can prove you can show us and you can prove yourself worthy in the following days, I guess. So let's call it a night and let's take a rest.
Good night,
Okay.
Ray.
So,
Night, Bev.
uh, good night, Mrs. Beb.
Mrs. Bev.
Good night, ma'am.
Good night, Ren. Good night, Tuna. Sleep
Sa si
well.
Ren, parang whispers at tuna. That's midlife crisis. Give her
Right. We now have Sofia Vergara as our party mate. I'm so sorry yun talaga sa utak ko. That's what you look like now.
Actually, you should say that because that's exactly what I was going for.
Sabi na.
She doesn't sound like that in the first campaign.
si Beverly. Nagkaroon siya ng accent direct sa Parabol.
Nagkaroon siya ng,
Nagkaasawa lang siya. Nagka-accent na siya.
So, so part siya ng first
It
campaign.
was
Okay,
normal.
okay.
NPC siya.
Oh, okay.
Oh my
Okay.
Okay.
God.
So you turn in for the night.
Wait lang. Sige, tuloy lang kayo.
And where am I? Okay. So the next morning, you grab your breakfast, pack your things, and you head down to the docks. And you see various ships anchored in the port.
Okay, IDM, before we leave before we
Mhm.
leave the tavern, Ray will write a note for Marcos.
Okay.
Says, Marcos, your mother joined us. That. Your mother joined us. If you'd still like to join, your mother joined us. If you still like to follow us, we're headed to Neverwhere. Ray, hope you're safe, Ray. And I will leave that sa innkeeper, and I'll leave him with one gold coin. Please make sure that if you see our companion, and I describe Marcos to him. I don't think he'll
Oh,
be.
the blue guy.
Yes, the blue
Sure.
guy, exactly. If you see the blue guy, please make sure to hand this to him.
I'll make sure I do.
Okay, thank you, good sir. Yeah, and
Thank
we
you for
leave.
your patronage. Okay.
Yep, and we
And
look for the horizon. And
at
Captain
the
Chris.
docks, you. Where is it? Yeah. Okay. You head down to the docks and you see various ships. You walk looking at the ship names, looking for the horizon. And down the furthest part of the dock, you see Grant, parang waving at you guys. And you're surprised to see the horizon. The ship is you. I'm not sure if you have if some of your characters have some preconceptions of what kind of ship Grant had, but it was bigger than most of you would have probably thought. The ship's hull, it's intricately designed um, lined with complex patterns, and some of them are lined with metal as well.
Oh,
And yung parang part ng ship na nandun yung steering wheel niya. It's covered and there's a parang glass window, parang ganun.
wow.
Yep.
This
The sails is somewhat parang ano siya, parang exotic. You would expect yung normal ship sails na yung pole coming up from yung main deck ng ship and straight up tapos may mga sails. Yung sa kanya parang it's coming from the side. Tapos may parang poles that are bent para maging sails, maging it would look like normal sails, but from where you're looking at, it seems like it's wings na parang folded.
Oh, okay. So it's a beautiful ship,
Yep.
basically. It's a beautiful ship. Okay.
And
This ship is beautiful.
did you guys have a nice rest, friends?
Yes.
Yes. But then parang Ray sort of this 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 is a beautiful ship, Captain.
Didn't I tell you the Horizon is a beautiful ship? It's very fast.
What kind
You
of
did.
ship is this?
Yeah, parang it's not the usual ship that we see. Or I see anyway.
I don't
Not
Well,
that
think
I've
I've
seen a lot of
seen
ships.
it
it's a
before.
special kind of ship. She's my baby.
Does it fly?
Good question.
Maybe, possibly.
Really?
Maybe.
Tapos parang sabi niya, oh, by the way, can I get your payment first before we head out?
I turn to Bev. Do you have
Sure.
200 gold?
Does she have 200 gold? Hindi pa na ano yun eh.
She has 200 gold pieces.
Does she have 200 gold pieces?
As a level 7 character.
Ano ba ng treasure ng level 7 character?
I think meron na 200.
Ano yan level 7?
Okay.
Okay, so si Ren hands up yung platinum pieces, anti-platinum pieces kay ano.
Teka na, nasan yung ihahatid natin?
Si Sirak.
Si Sirak pala. Kasama yung si Sirak is laging along.
Okay.
He's
Hi, Sirak.
parang
Meron siya pambayad.
hangover. Meron siyang pambayad.
Meron naman siya pambayad. Okay,
Si
okay Sirak.
hangover.
Parang,
Kasi he spent most of his days sa Lost Country.
okay, Sirak. Parang, I'll nudge, I'll gently hung over Sirak. So, to hand over his payment. I'll also ask Sharuka. Sharuka, please, is XI still in echo mode?
Yes, he is. Here's our payment.
Okay.
400 gold pieces for the two of us.
Okay. So,
Are we on the ship?
Pakinote na lang kay XI na nabawasan. You climb aboard the ship.
Okay.
And before you can say something to Grant, parang says, guys, sorry, but there's one bit of fine print I forgot to tell you.
I'm gonna kill him now.
what?
Currently, my crew is out on a very
Sabi na nga, Sabi na nga.
secure, a very important part needed for my ship. So, need you guys to help me sail the ship to
Wait,
Neverwinter.
so you have no crew left? You have no crew left? Not one?
Well, I have you guys.
You should be paying us, not the other way around.
What? The ship cost. There's maintenance cost to be covered.
I don't like him anymore. This ship better fly.
Ray says and says, I do believe we've been hornswoggled. What can we do then?
Let me show you to the rooms. He brings you down
Below
the ship
decks.
and below deck, and he shows
The
you the
rooms
rooms.
better be
The rooms are
good.
nice. There's a part of the ship, parang it says parang engine room, tapos parang it's been rush painted, parang may cross mark, parang nakalagay na parang do not enter.
Okay.
Don't dead open inside.
Don't let open. This bodes well.
Tapos yun. And he spends a few hours showing you yung mga some of the basics na kailangan niyo to sail the ship. And after sort of tutorial episode
Montage.
montage, you start to sail south on the horizon. Grant is on parang on his parang mans the steering wheel, the steering wheel and barks orders while manning the helm. And there. So as you were sailing south, you guys exploring, I guess, yung top deck, looking around.
Tuna will explore the do not enter room.
You will explore the doing. So you're below deck. Okay. You go below deck. Tuna is below deck, while the rest of you are up.
Why is that very important right now?
Yeah. So it seems to be an illusion at first, but the people on the deck of the horizon, you see two ships that looks identical. Parang it starts to get closer, and as soon as you get closer, you also so two identical looking dwarves down to the clothes that they wear,
Yung may balat.
manning the helm.
Of
And as
which
soon as
ship?
they get two ships, two smaller ships. However, as they draw closer, they both fire their bow guns towards their ship.
Or are they from parang coming in our direction or from behind?
They're coming from they're passing they're parang coming from the south heading towards you.
Okay. So,
And the shock of the two cannonballs striking yung hull ng ships nyo clears all doubt that you had that this is no trick of the light. These are two different ships that has come to, I guess, attack yours. And the maneuver,
Hoy, Captain, are you expecting enemies? I shout.
perfected through rigorous drilling, the two boats split, flanking and encircling your ship like wolves around a wounded deer. They find their positions on either side of your ship and prepare to smash your ship between their cannon barrages.
Captain, maybe it's a good time to make the ship go
As you
fly.
hear the flash of the guns that blow, hits, that hit the water beside your ships, you see names written on the two ships, Hammer and Anvil.
Oh, I wonder what's in this room.
Parang si Tuna parang gets rocked in below deck as you try to as you were about to touch the door that says and pwede pa ba kayo or do we call it the end of the episode?
Akala ko may call ka, Chris.
And
Oo
then,
nga.
na-cancel.
Oh, na-cancel.
Yes.
Well,
It's up to you guys. You can continue with the
actually, meron akong hinahabol, pero okay lang sa akin.
Then let's stop para mahabol mo yung hinahabol mo. Para at
and
least bago, at least
Sneak.
combat agad next week.
there's a sneak peek.
Oh. Ooh. Ship battle.
Sayang wala tayong,
Ship battle.
sayang wala tayong
Ship
Tempest
battle.
Cleric na nandun last, Parang mas napapakinabangan sana natin siya ngayon.
Ship battle.
Ship battle.
Nasa na
Wala na kayong mage na pwede magbato ng fireball papunta sa kabilang.
Nasa na yung water genasi, Tempest Cleric. Isang shot lang yan. Taob yan.
Yep, ship battle next episode.
Ship battle.
Ship battle.
Ship battle.
Okay, where did Marcus go? Chris?
I don't know. You tell me.
Whatever. Whatever.
Fighter ba si Beverly?
Nakatulog na talaga ako nung
Barbie.
Barbie
Barbie
siya.
siya. Oh.
Barbie.
Literally, Barbie siya na Barbie.
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 Barbie na Barb. Barb.
Ah,
The
Except,
rage.
except kay Ray, party na kayo ng mga martial fighters.
Fairness.
Oo nga.
Di ba? Parang Orange Angels na talaga. As in ay ang stats niya, strength con, charisma,
Of course.
charisma dex,
Anong
Charisma.
barb? Anong barb?
ancestral guardian.
Ooh, Ancestral Guardian.
Tank ng party.
Barb din siya. Pamilya ng mga barb.
Parang parang yung parang ancestors thingy ng siguro. Ala Coco.
Ancestors thing.
Mm.
May ancestors.
Okay, see you next week, guys.
Okay, next week,
See you
yay!
Thanks
next
for choosing the
week.
path na less prepared ko.
At the last minute.
Last minute.
Meron ako dalawang encounters na prepare na pag pinili niyo pupunta sa Mirabar.
Oh,
Ship.
no.
Kaya pala puro tayo storytelling ngayon.
Yep.
Hindi abot ng throwing axe.
Yun nga lang.
Something interesting sa the horizon. You'll find out next week.
Oh, okay. Shucks. Maabot pa
Say
nito.
so.
Thank you, guys.
Okay. Thank you guys
It
for
was
playing.
fun.
See you next
Thanks,
week.
Jim.
Bye.
See you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Next week
Bye.
ulit. Bye-bye.